The world's tropical rainforests can be divided into three regions: the tropical rainforests of Central and South America, Africa, and Asia. China's tropical rainforests are at the northern rim of the Asian rainforests. Hainan rainforest is China's largest contiguous area of the continental island type of tropical rainforest, with the most concentrated distribution, most diverse types, and the best preserved forest. It is also one of the world's biodiversity hotspots. This is a colourful world. Dense forests, rich species and verdant areas of mangroves, and beautiful distributions of coral reefs all go to make up a paradise of biodiversity. Among towering ancient trees, the deer are calling and the apes shouting. When the first ray of sunlight in the morning shines into Hainan's vast tropical rainforest, the Hainan gibbons give a cheerful and warm cry, awakening various animals and plants living here. Hainan leaf warbler and golden Kaiseri hind are flapping their wings. The Hainan knobby newt, bawangling leopard gecko, and the little torrent frog are at ease, while the Hopia hainanensis, Thismia janfenglingensis, are looking graceful. The ecological environment is regarded as life itself. In order to maintain the authenticity and integrity of the natural ecosystem, protecting biodiversity and the ecological security barrier while leaving precious natural assets for future generations, China formally announced its first batch of 5 national parks during the first phase of the 15th Conference of the Parties to the United Nations Convention on Biological Diversity in October 2021. National Park of Hainan Tropical Rainforest covers an area of 4,269 square kilometers, or about 1/8 of the land area of Hainan Island itself, to strengthen the conservation of this original pure land. Wuji Mountain, Yingeling, Bawangling, Limu Mountain, Diaoluo Mountain, and other famous mountains are all within its region, which is known as the Roof of Hainan. The Nandu, Wanquan, Changhua, and other major rivers in Hainan originate from here, which has been given the nickname of Hainan's Water Tower. Hainan has animals, plant species, and germplasm gene banks that are unique to the island. It is a treasure house of tropical biodiversity and genetic resources. Hainan has 419 species of wild vascular plants and 23 species of terrestrial vertebrates with the highest biodiversity index of 6.28, which is equivalent to the Amazon rainforest in Brazil. Hainan has shared China's wisdom and its own solutions with the world by effectively protecting and utilizing the biodiverse resources of tropical rainforests. Our solutions are in nature, adhering to the new concept of innovative, coordinated, green, open and shared development. China has written ecological civilization into its constitution. People and nature come together, while protection and development coexist in harmony. A new movement echoes through the tropical rainforest. Hainan Province has accelerated the mainstreaming process of biodiversity, has incorporated biodiversity protection into the National Economic and Social Development Plan, and has taken the lead in stopping the commercial logging of natural forests, while actively promoting the transformation of artificial forests and shutting down small hydropower stations in an orderly manner, as well as comprehensively stopping mining activities. Nearly 30% of the land area and more than 35% of the coastal sea area have been included in this ecological conservation redline. Hainan Province has established an ecological compensation policy system in areas such as river basins, forests and oceans, and effectively strengthened the guarantee of capital investment to invest in projects such as improving the livelihoods of the original residents, park infrastructure construction, and ecological restoration, and has effectively promoted the construction of the infrastructure in national parks. A series of measures have provided a better world for the growth of animals and plants here, and brought a new life to the residents while living in harmony with nature. Adhering to the concept of nature-based solutions, National Park of Hainan Tropical Rainforest has achieved the overall protection, systematic restoration, and comprehensive management of the concentrated distribution area of its tropical rainforest, strictly closing the original tropical rainforest and scientifically restoring the damaged secondary forest. The construction of the pilot ecological corridor has been orderly promoted and the tropical rainforest has been revived. Biodiversity protection cannot be achieved without scientific and technological support. National Park of Hainan Tropical Rainforest started the construction of an intelligent national park, carried out a background survey of biodiversity in national parks, and initially established a basic database of natural resources in tropical rainforest national parks. Hainan Institute of National Park has taken on first-class scholars at home and abroad to conduct research and protection of rare species through mutual cooperation and joint research, and established a long-term mechanism for conservation research. Through people-oriented and harmonious coexistence, National Park of Hainan Tropical Rainforest has explored new mechanisms that combine strict management, livelihood substitution, ecological education, and benefit sharing. It has participated in a pilot project looking at the value realization mechanism of ecological products. It has actively guided local people, enterprises, social organizations, and the international community to participate in the protection, construction, and management of national parks. And it has formed a national model of joint construction, management, and sharing by the whole of society. All things that grow live in harmony and benefit from the nourishment of nature. For thousands of years, the biodiversity of tropical rainforests has not only provided the necessary material basis and living conditions for the reproduction of rainforest people, such as the Li and Miao minority groups, but it has also created a unique and brilliant Li and Miao ethnic culture. This has also become an indispensable part of building a community of life on Earth. Wild rice, garden plants, fruits, medicinal plants, and forest resources, including the huge biological germplasms and gene resources, offer hope for the survival and development of contemporary and future populations. Man and nature to live in harmony. As China's efforts to protect and repair its ecosystem continue to increase, this ancient yet new conservation area has taken on a new look and become better and better. A few months ago, Hainan gibbons welcomed their new babies. The population has increased from 30 in 4 groups in 2019 to 36 in 5 groups at present. Elk-deer, once on the verge of extinction, are now gradually recovering. The harmonious scene of deer calling from the field, while grazing on the tender aquatic ferns, has reappeared here. In just over 3 years, at least 28 new members have been found in this dense rainforest, including 9 new plant species, 6 new animals, and 13 new macrofungi.
百家渡溪日欲落，青山上下猿鸟乐。
Through unremitting efforts, the moving scenes of Hainan, described by a Northern Song Dynasty poet over 1,000 years ago, will surely reappear.